Hi there, this is my lock, and this is a Mako 425. It's one of the locks I recently received in a trade with Joe Picks Locksport. I'll link to Joe Picks' channel here and down in the description. If you're not already a subscriber to his, head over there, check him out, and subscribe. So yeah, cracking little lock. I do like this one. It's quite picky. It's quite fussy about tension, and yeah, not the easiest lock. It's like a bit like an American 1100, but it's got 6 pins. So we'll give that a top of the kiwi tension, and fairly light tension, but firm enough. We click from 1, click from 2, we click from 3, we slight click from 6 and 5, 4 feels solid, 3, we click from 1 and another, yeah. 5, 6 feels like it's binding, so I'll click from 6, and feels like there's a bit counter on 3, dropped 6, and we get the open on 6. So yeah, had to put a bit of thought into that one while I was picking it. Let's see if we can. I haven't got an American lock. I haven't got any lock in actually a little while. So let's see if I can remember how to do it with a longer screwdriver than that for a start. So the only 2 key pins that aren't serrated are the 2 shortest ones. And there we go. 1. We have a serrated driver. 2. A spool. I'll check, I'll get them all out, and then some really weak springs in this And this lock, there's just not a lot of spring pressure on these. I think that's what makes it quite difficult to pick. It's just the lack of spring pressure on some of these pins. So there we go. And yeah, very, very short, soft, weak springs in there. So I'll zoom in a wee bit. 1.6, we'll go to 2 times. And we will get a slightly closer look at these pins. So the spools aren't serrated. But the key pins, and of course we have these serrated drivers there as well. They are the wrong way around. They should be that way around and that way around. So there we go. The Mako 425. Well, an American clone, American 1100 clone, but a worthy lock in its own right. The only thing different there is really the lack of serrated spools. If it had the serrated spools, it would be a tricky version of the 1100 with its 6 pins, one extra pin, and those really, I mean, those light springs, can I get one out? I don't want to dump them all because I'm only going to have to put it all back together. So, where's my? You guys on the other side of the Atlantic probably have seen inside one of these plated times before, but this is a new brand of lock to me. So these springs, they are, yeah, they're pretty. They're steel, but they're very, very soft, weak springs. They don't offer a lot of resistance, so it's really easy to overset, and it's quite difficult to feel what's going on. I think if they were stronger, it would probably be an easier pick. But, so there we go. That's the Mako 425. Thanks again for getting one of these for me, Joe. That's absolutely fantastic of you, mate. And thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Cheers.